Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we are back with other intriguing stories known as Super Eagles, their players, and Nigeria football. Before I do that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do the necessities together. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Like and share this video to other social media platforms, and don't forget to leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. As usual, your only Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigeria name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. More straightforward, let's get into the stories. And lest I forget, please do me a favor by showing love in person and my third sports YouTube platform. Already, I have two sports YouTube platforms, but not TV Sports, predominantly for Ghana football, and this sports pillar, predominantly for Nigeria football. What the third sports platform created in the name of King Solomon Sports Africa is going to be for everything Africa, most especially with lesser known sports like boxing, athletics, even with the ongoing 2026 African Athletics Championship in Ghana. I've already updated you on that platform. You can check it out for your favorites athletes like Toby Amusan and the others. What you can do to support me is to go into the comment box and description box. Decently, I have left the links there. Just click on the link and join that platform by subscribing to. With all due respect, I want about 1,000 viewers under this platform to subscribe to this new sports platform, King Solomon Sports Africa, so that we can grow together on that platform as well. Away from that, let me start from the camp of our very own Maduka Okoye. His contract with Udinese will be expiring on the 30th of June 2028, meaning he's left with 2 years contract with Udinese. And this season, he has become exceptional in the post for Udinese in the Serie A especially. Out of 28 games, he has kept 10 clean sheets and conceded only 30 goals, becoming the third best goalkeeper in the Serie A this season, behind Jan Sommer of Inter Milan with 17 clean sheets and Joan Botes of Como with 18 clean sheets. And with the latest report coming in suggests that he has become a subject of interest for Inter Milan in the upcoming transfer window, talking of the summer 2026 transfer window, as a top transfer target going into the subsequent seasons. And now talks have been logged between Inter Milan and their current number one goalkeeper, Jan Sommer, for short contract extension. Initially, they decided to let him go at the end of the season. Looking at things surrounding the team, at this moment, they don't have any goalkeeper in mind so that they'll be signing. So they've called for short contract extension so that at the end, they can get better goalkeeper to replace him if he is leaving. That is why they are looking for our very own Maduka Okoye. So when they're able to sign Maduka Okoye, our very own Jan Sommer is open to departing from Inter Milan at the end of the season. So that is the latest reports coming in from the camp of our very own Maduka Okoye. And the fee is reportedly around 30 million euros. And it is open and subjected to negotiations as to how they can reduce it with 2 years contracts left with Udinese. Let's see how things will transpire. Whatever it will develop in the coming days regarding this transfer move, I will keep you updated on this platform. Away from his camp, let's talk about our very own Super Eagles in upcoming international friendly matches. We have Unity Cup defense from May 2026, that is from the 26th of May through to the 30th of May 2026. And just after these matches will be high profile international friendly matches against Poland on the 3rd of June. That will be the proper FIFA international break. And on the 10th against Portugal before the commencement of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournaments. And we need to prepare adequately so that you can perform. Though you've not qualified to this World Cup, but in our subsequent competitive matches, you can get to know the core of the team and how united you become going into these matches. And with the latest reports, as previously reported to you on this platform, our very own head coach, Monsieur Eric Sekucho, has already submitted some squad lists to the Nigerian Football Federation to release later this week. So later this week, from today, Wednesday till Friday, you should get to know the squad going to represent us, especially in the Unity Cup, where the reports I have suggest that we have 20 players to 30 players going to represent us in this Unity Cup defense. So whatever it is, I'll keep you updated from there. We have new players, especially with dual nationals and proper citizens. And we also have old players, returnees, and players on standby list. On that note, with players on standby list, I can exclusively reveal to you on this platform that Moses Usor, who plays his club football for LASK Football Club in Austria, is reportedly on the standby list. So if any winger or forward fails to join the team, then definitely he'll be coming in as the correct replacement. That is the latest report coming in from his camp. And we have to talk about this player. If you don't know him, I have to give you the comprehensive insights for you to know who this player is. Predominantly, he plays as a center forward. He can also play as a right winger for his club side, LASK in Austria. He is just 24 years of age and he's having that refined left foot, though he plays as a right winger. And these are the attributes that make up who Moses Usor is, especially this season for his club side. He's having that strong technical ability, operating from the flanks and also as a center forward. He's able to operate from the right flanks so that he can cut inside on the left foot and shoot, that is the preferred foot, and shoot into the post. And aside everything, looking at his height, he's around 1.81 meters. So he's able to combine low gravity. I don't know, with my scientists on this platform, the higher or the taller you are, the smaller you have in terms of gravity, or the low gravity you will get. And if you are short, you get to know high gravity on the field. So he's able to combine this low gravity with his pace and dynamism on the field of play. So these has lured him into the Super Eagles team on the standby list. That is the latest updates concerning him. With his exploits and prowess as a center forward and as a right winger, this season across all competitions, he has played 35 games. He has scored 15 goals and provided 10 assists. They recently won the Austrian Cup. That was a best moment for him this season for his club side, LASK. And aside everything in that competition, he played 5 games, scored 2 goals, and provided 4 assists. So the remaining 6 assists were for the league matches, and the remaining 13 goals were for the league matches, and the remaining 30 matches as well were through the league matches this season in the Austrian league. So that is brief about our very own Moses Usor. Let's see how things will be. Whatever it is from his camp, I will keep you updated on this platform. With our very own Moses Usor reportedly on the standby list, I also previously spoke about Olui Aziz, who is part of our final man squad in the Unity Cup defense. And there's a player I have to talk about him extensively with the latest reports coming in. He was born in England to Nigerian father and also a Spanish mother. So predominantly, he can play for all these 3 countries: England, Spain, and Nigeria. And he really had a good season at the end of the 2025-2026 championship season. At the end of everything, his club side, the shocking part of everything is that they were being placed third and they qualified for the championship playoff in a way to qualify for the 2026-2027 English Premier League season. As customary of that department, at the end of the season, automatically first and second best placed teams will qualify into the EPL. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth will compete in the playoff. So the third will face the sixth, fourth will face the fifth, and at the end of the journey, Azeez-Moses Hull City eliminated them yesterday. In the first leg, it ended up 0-0 at Azeez-Moses Hull City's home, and they came back to their own home ground in Millwall to defeat them by 2 goals to 0. That was the reason why they didn't qualify into the grand finale stage. So the grand finale stage will be between Azeez-Moses Hull City and Southampton in the English Championship. Let's see the club that can make it as the third best in addition to the first and second into the EPL season, the 2026-2027. Whatever it is, I will keep you updated on this platform. Aside everything, he narrowly missed out on the best player of the season award in the championship. He was able to officially make the team of the season. But that is it about this player. And according to the latest reports I have about this player, suggests that Monsieur Eric Sekuchel loves him. He really loves him because he's a mold of our very own Michael Olise of Bundesliga club Bayern Munich. He is a player who can take on every player at his position on the flank. So he is the same player that we are coming to have in the Super Eagles team in the upcoming Unity Cup defense. Of course, let's see whether he can make the final man squad, but reportedly he's part of it officially when it comes out, I will keep you updated on this platform. We needed to talk about him extensively with his exploits and performances this season for his club side. More, out of 37 games across all competitions, he scored 11 goals and provided 8 assists, predominantly as a right winger. He can also play as a left midfielder and as a right midfielder. So this is quick about this winger, how he is dominating and etching his name in the championship. But unfortunately, they didn't qualify into the grand finale stage as a way to make it into the 2026-2027 EPL season. So this is quick one about this player, and with this you all get to know that you will be eligible and ready to represent our Super Eagles, because it's not going to compete in the final stage of the competition. So latest by 26 in our title defense against Zimbabwe, the first game, he will be ready and available for our Super Eagles. So this is quick one from the camp of our very own Deal-Femi Aziz of Millwall Football Club. Away from his camp, let me talk quickly about Michael Kyod, who plays his club football for Brentford in the English Premier League. I've spoken about him on this platform countlessly. My last updates about him was that he's very open with discussions from our very own head coach, Monsieur Eric Sekuchel. With the latest report coming in is that keenly this discussion will be coming in, especially during the 2026 Unity Cup tournament in London. That is where Monsieur Eric Sekuchel will engage him and know how best he will be fit into the Super Eagles team. And aside everything, his representatives are trying to prove to us that they are ready to find a resolution on his international career. If Italy is not ready, our very own Super Eagles and Nigeria will be ready to accept Michael Kyod. So they want to work out and find a correct order for him going into his international future. Whatever it is from this discussion and the latest developments, I will keep you updated on this platform. On this note, I will end here with my presentation. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asedu, and my amazing graphic designer, John. And before my final goodbye, let me chip this one in. We've kickstarted the 2026 Under-17 AFCON tournament. Unfortunately, our golden eaglet didn't qualify. It doesn't mean we can't enjoy some of the highlights. So, with the preferred highlights, which of them would you love to enjoy on this platform? Just leave it decently in the comment box. Is it about Morocco matches, Egypt matches, Ghana matches? For Ghana matches, I will upload it on Manual TV Sports and collaborate it with this platform so we can enjoy every bit of moments with Ghana matches on that platform, same as collaborating it on this platform. And aside it, all the countries, just tick them or just mention them in the comment box. We work on it and keep you updated with all the highlights on this platform. On this note, let me just end everything here and give special shout outs by complimenting the efforts of the commenters under my previous posts. Special shout out to John Ayunguna. I do appreciate your support. Ayenugba, I do appreciate your support. Lawal Yusuf, I do appreciate your support. Baba Jide Olushola, I do appreciate your support. And to Oye Adeloye, I do appreciate your support. Jackson Apartments, I do appreciate your support. Linus Obi, I do appreciate your support. Box, I salute you. Special shout out to Segun Bakari, I do appreciate your support. Box, special shout out to Sefi Tyron, I do appreciate your support. Boss, God richly bless you. To everyone on this platform, Mr. Pisa Usai and everyone, God richly bless us all. Until we meet again on this platform, it's bye-bye for now.